this one, like all of them, mostly applies to me, and but I think it's relatable. So when you're living life, and you'll have me. So about 10 years ago or so, about then, in that range, my divorce was beginning, and things were um, looking bad, which led to the divorce, right? So I had kind of a picture of where I wanted things to go from that point until what would be right now. And in my divorce, there was a lot of hot points that caused me to have to focus laser on that. What that does, though, is that if you have plans and goals that you are working towards, it takes attention away from it. So you lose a little bit of focus on what you're supposed to be doing. A lot of bit of focus. And why I bring this up is because I had this quote I just saw, and I have about 300 quotes that I've come up with over time. And one of them was like, if you knew how everyone viewed you, you would take your goals more seriously, or something like that. And it hit me because I was like, there's always people who are talking to me about um, the stuff that I've mentioned or said or set out to do, and they'll ask me, where are you with this or whatever, and I'm like, oh man, whatever. But it was just like the life that was happening was causing so many distractions that I didn't get to a lot of the things that I wanted to get to. Now, things are a lot more calm, but there's a lot more of my time is required in my kids' lives in the different areas, and then in my life, and then people um, who I support in their goals in life. But the point of this is that when you're when you have your goals and you have an event that occurs, sometimes you lose yourself, and the things that you wanted to do become put on the back burner. And it's unavoidable, but it also can be limited. So if I was checking in with myself more and saying like, "Yo, where are you with this or whatever," instead of just putting out fire, addressing this, putting out fire, then I probably would have been further along towards those goals. Now, in all fairness, I like where I'm going now with the adjusted goal, which can get back around to the things that I had set out to do originally. But maybe, maybe if I got to the stuff quicker, I could have kind of saved the marriage. I don't really look at things like that, but um, that's just one way. Like your mind will go a bunch of ways. But this was supposed to happen. I was supposed to get divorced. This was supposed to lay out the way it did, because of the events that have happened since it, and the ways that I see that I can help people more in this capacity, having learned everything I learned through a divorce, through falling on my face, through going from where I thought be attacked me, from where I thought I was to where I wanted to go. So that'd be mess this thing up. I'm gonna leave it in there too, but but you have to check in with yourself and make sure that the things that you want to achieve in life are gonna be achieved, because sometimes you know life happens